on. Football!
Boys, the Raiders are resurgent. After firing Josh McDaniels, they've found a way to get a couple wins, back-to-back games here. At one point in this most recent win over the Jets, they had an 11-play, 23-yard field goal drive. That's right, an 11-play, 23-yard field goal drive.
Get it
They're
done
doing
any way
it
you
however
can.
they can.
Time of
Anyway.
possession, baby.
Let's
Time
go.
of possession.
How much time they take off the clock? Exactly.
About a
Antonio
half
Pierce
hour.
coming in.
Yep.
Dude, you know what? Raiders. Dude, I love him. I love it. I love the energy he brings. I love the fact that they finally found a coach that fits their scheme and fits their character and fits the whole we don't give a shit. We're going to come out here and do it any way we can. I'm all about it, dude. And you're doing it with a rookie quarterback, defense that's Max Crosby basically
So
going out there.
you've got Max Crosby ripping Black and Milds on like Good Morning Football. Like just
listen,
guys. Like, what is that? Don't worry about that. Like,
Things
just
are
still
done
out there being an
differently here.
just an elite player.
Come on. There's a little
So,
couple trade
do you
secrets.
guys want to? We're gonna break down some offense and some defense, like the small handful of like big offensive chunk plays they did figure out how to create, and then we're also gonna look at how the Raiders defense, led by Max Crosby, flustered Zach Wilson. And by the way, if you're new to the O-line committee, we've got multiple film breakdowns every week. We got the O-line committee podcast. Click that like button and the subscribe button on the O-line committee YouTube channel, and follow us across Instagram, Twitter, and also TikTok, the O-line committee. Do you guys want to see offense or defense first from this Raiders win over the Jets?
Offense
Surprise
first.
me.
Offense.
Okay. Let's go full screen here.
Full screen to watch.
Tell me
Aiden
what you
O'Connell,
see.
the Boilermaker. The Boilermaker
Yes, quarterback
from
you,
Purdue.
baby. Quarterback you. Let's make it happen.
I did watch him come in and carve Nebraska up last year. Dude,
Everybody carved Nebraska up, dude. Give it up.
Easy.
It's a
The
low
one
bar.
the one thing I will say about Aiden though is he's extremely accurate with the football.
Yes.
He puts the ball right where it needs to be. Like that's a very good throw. And obviously, who you finding? 17.
I was going to say it.
That was one of the
He's also
biggest
not
gripes.
stupid.
It's
He's
one of the
like,
biggest
who's
gripes.
the-
Like, yeah, who's always open? Oh yeah, Devontae Adams, right? Like, delivers it over the top. He's got tons of separation. Like Devontae Adams is still one of the best wide receivers in this league, even though his production's down this year. Like he does a phenomenal job just getting open. But watch this ball fake too. This is a really good ball fake. He sticks that thing way out there. He ducks down in. I mean,
defense. Got him.
44,
that pocket,
44
man.
hook, line, and sinkers it. Right, 44 is hook, line, and sinker. If you go back, the linebacker here over the left guard, right, he's walked down in the box. He sees this. He sees Josh Jacobs coming down the pipe hard, and he's basically across the line of scrimmage by the time this thing is getting ready to get thrown, right? Like right here, he's thinking, oh, yeah, I'm going to make a play. Oh, shit.
Yep.
And even then, both these linebackers are trying to sink underneath or get over the top. Devontae Adams is behind them before they even turn around. Great
back
job of
real quick.
Aiden O'Connell understanding that, too.
And then remember, too, a lot of what they've been doing the last 2 weeks has been through Josh Jacobs. And that's what they're going to be the rest of the year, is running through him. And then how do we get these guys to suck up? Because, look, you got all these guys up in here, and you got 17 running past all of them right now. And at the same time, who is that? Greg Van Ro- Is that?
Greg
Dude.
Van Roten.
Yeah, don't leave your center out to dry like that. Go back a little bit. Dude, you know centers always used to get on us about this, but this is one of those things when we're in turn protection like this, you can't let anybody through, especially with a young quarterback, right? Like, listen, there's nothing you're going to do on the outside to help anybody. Stay on the interior. Like, when you see that guy turn in the corner, I know a lot of guys are like, oh, I'm going to get out there and hit him. You're not. Stay where you are and help your center, because you're causing this young quarterback to feel pressure and at the same time hit the ground. And that's what we don't want. Like, this is a simple play. Stay where you are.
Again, max protect, too. A lot of guys are in there. There's no reason for him to be getting hit. But
No.
even in the face of pressure, he puts a really good ball on Devontae Adams.
I love it, dude. Wake them up. Here we
So
go.
9-9 here. It's a lot of 9-9,
Barn
12-8
burner.
games
Real barn
throughout
burner,
the
boys.
NFL this week.
Raider. Hey, anyway. See, this is what has been lacking from them. They need number 8 to go off. Dude, he's a low-key baller, though.
Yeah, he led the league last year. He led me to a fantasy football championship last year.
Yeah.
This is simple duo. This is as easy of a play. Every single offense runs it. I saw AQ Shipley on the McAfee show the other day talking about how some nonsense about how everyone always runs this play. It's so simple. No, it's one of the best plays in football.
It
It's
is.
power without a puller. It's power without a puller. You get double teams across the board, and it is mano-y-mano. You got to trust your tight ends to be able to hold up on a defensive end. That's why you put two of them back there. And you just say, we're just going to move the downs into the linebackers. And this is literally as simple as it comes. They give you a 6-man box. You should check to this every single time.
Every time.
That safety's down in there. But watch the double teams here. Hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder,
Look at
no
that hole.
creases in there.
Fuck out of here. I love
Right,
it.
and then they're
Get
just going to
some.
push. When you push the D lineman like this, you make the linebackers have to make a decision. Do I come underneath? Do I go over the top? And with the running back being able to see everyone's nameplates here, he can be patient. And then this DB just kind of runs in there and falls down.
Go back.
Go back real quick. Watch this
Straight here,
DB.
too. Oh, yeah.
This is a great cut by Josh. He gets this safety to come all the way up here. See how he looks like he's going there? No, I'm not. That's a great cut by him. Honestly, just the vision that he says. And like Jay said to the duo play, the reason that everybody loves the zone so much is because you combo block so much. Like you can get combo blocks all over the place. This is the same thing, but in power form now. Instead of pulling a guy and letting the center block back by himself, we're just going to double team. We're basically going to root hog all these guys out of here and let our back make a decision, which is why this play is always so fun. We want it to hit exactly where it hits, right there in the A gap, right down the pipe. But at times it can bounce outside, which makes it different than power, in my opinion. So it's a lot more versatile and broad, but at the same time, you get serious ass kicking up front all over.
70 with 2 great blocks on this play. It looks like.
Dude.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean,
great job
second
on the
level
initial
there.
double team. He near steps it. Right, get into him quick.
It's like a dude.
77 takes over, and then he makes Mosley get out of his gap. Right, that's Mosley's gap. Right, we talk about it all the time, gap integrity. Right, Mosley has the A gap here. When
That's
Rand
kind of is this what you would call a reach block here too because
No.
of this angle or no? Is
on
that
this one, you're just taught on this play, take him where he wants to go.
Yep.
Right, let the back be an athlete, make you right. Right, but because he does go here, he allows for the cutback on this play, and then Josh Jacobs does the rest of just running down here. He gets Sauce Gardner off of him. And he's just running here. Now he's just got to finish with the ball in his hand and not lose a chance. This guy comes out and rips this thing out. That's a great job of number 30 punching the ball out. They get lucky it bounces out there. But just that's a clinic teach tape of duo installation.
I got 2 more. If I got one more offensive play here, and then we got to look at one Max Crosby. And
Oh, absolutely.
right here.
RPO.
Look at this play by Aiden O'Connell, dude. Look at this.
Make a play.
Make a play, young man. Empty protection. With
Nice
a puller. Comes across and delivers a dot. Absolute dot.
I
First
love
reads
this.
to his left.
I love this because it's a motion that it's incorporated into the play, but at the same time gets the defense to start thinking, because this could legitimately be a handoff and we just run it right in. But at the same time, see how the defense is running around now, pure chaotic. And this is what every quarterback, I think, when you look at the future of quarterbacks, have to be able to do this. You have to be able to get out of trouble and just throw a dot, like Jay said. This is what the league is. Defenses are getting smarter. Quarterbacks have to become more athletic. I love this play design. I'm not surprised that McDaniels is gone when it shows up. But at the I'm not kidding. The dude is as vanilla as they come. But at the
How
same
did
time,
he get hired in the first place?
it's such
like
a
why?
joke,
Like,
though.
like what?
It's the Patriot way bullshit that still got him hired, and they'll never get him hired again. I hope, because dude, when you look at this team,
What's his next job?
He'll be a OC somewhere.
But so Bill, let's say Bill gets fired in New England and goes to Washington. Does he just take Josh with him? Like,
I don't think him and
it's
Josh
weird.
like each other.
I don't either.
well,
So, all right, pull up this Max Crosby play.
let's see.
it.
I think we got a Crosby here. Let me make sure we got a couple things on here. Just want to make sure. So they took there was an intentional grounding, sort of forced by Crosby. I think this is it. Let's get you guys' thoughts on this,
Max Mitchell,
dude. Look at the
one-on-one.
God. Oh my.
Oh my lordy!
Dude, look at
I don't even know if Max touched him.
Max's first step,
I'm gonna be
dude.
honest with you
His
guys.
first step is so explosive. Like he's gone so quickly,
Look
and
at
then
that.
just his hand
Oh.
fighting. Like he's turning like a 90 degree on his inside foot. It's just so impressive. He gets off the ball. Max Mitchell doesn't get enough depth in his initial set. Right, he's late. Like, see, he kind of sits here and then he doesn't keep kicking. Right there, he's already toast. right?
Look at his
He's-
feet
he's
are all
toast.
crossed
His
up.
feet are
He's
all
facing
crossed up.
this
He's
way.
turning
like-
while his feet are crossed, and at that same time, you have the slide coming to you. Like, you need to push this out. When you have this slide, you create the width of the pocket. You have the ability to go out there and be physical with this. And at the same time, when you talk about a player like Max Crosby, one of the things that makes him so great is his ability to turn this corner and continue moving.
And
See
to
how it
be
kinda
fair, Zach Wilson does him no favors
Oh yeah, no.
How- top of his drop.
with how deep he is in the pocket.
And that does nobody any favors either.
So let's see. He drops back.
He's standing
He's,
at 10
he's
yards.
continuing to go back that
He's
late.
if
Yeah.
your back foot hits at 10 and you're not pushing up to 8, you're toast. No offensive tackle in the league can protect 10 yards. Zero.
It's a screen, that's why he's doing it. But at the same time, the quarterback
still have
has
to
to
get
see
up.
that and step up. I agree, 100%.
You still got to
Dude,
get up.
if anything, they're telling this tackle take him either way up the field or let him inside right
Bait
now.
him inside. Yep.
Right. Like, dude, and so as a quarterback, you have to feel that pressure. Now, I'm not going to say that's not a great play by Max Crosby, but at the same time, you have to step up and get out of there. Now, there is no play because it's that over here you see Brees Hall is covered by like 3 dudes, but
Yeah, they called this grounding, so this was insult to injury here.
which
the
I'm not
Jets
going
on
to lie,
this
kind of
play.
surprised me because Brees Hall's right
Brees Hall
there.
is right there.
I
I didn't understand that. I was like, well, he's standing right there. Clearly, it's a fucking screen. What, does nobody see this?
But I think it's like such a nonchalant. Watch this again real quick, and then we'll wrap this. But I think you have to make some attempt to get it a little closer, don't you? Like he's throwing the
getting
ball.
What's the
Tackle.
difference between this and throwing it right at his feet?
I mean,
I don't know.
he's getting tackled. I thought that was a bullish. I thought it was a BS call.
It's definitely a.
The refs are about to be my mic. I'm just going to be honest with you. They're too inconsistent this year, man.
It has been. It has been way more inconsistent than usual.
It's a
I
mess.
think.
Yeah. Hey, if you Raiders fans out there are feeling some optimism here, some big plays, not many, but like some
Not
big
many.
plays
Not
offensively.
many at all.
Raiders! I need to get some
them-
gear, dude. I gotta
Get them
gear.
cigars going in the halftime.
Yeah, at least it's more fun now than it was a couple weeks ago for the
So
Raiders.
true.
but-
And if anything, that is so much better for that team. They need to be able to have fun out there after dealing with what they went with. I can't imagine how training camp was. I probably would have been like, dude, shoot me. Just shoot me every day.
Yeah, but you'd have been in Vegas. You'd have been fine.
Yeah, but could you imagine that head coach lurking over you all day, like, wow, it's time to go to meetings. Wow. Like,
Patriots. I mean, the Raiders way.
right? But when I was at the Patriots, Bill, fucking Bill, God, you and Bill.
Amazing. Hey, click that like button and the subscribe button here. The O-line committee. That's been another film breakdown here.